It is the end of the day. The sun is getting low. The light coming through the windows is soft and golden. It lies in long rectangles on the floor, warm and still, like the day itself is lying down to rest. A little girl is sitting on the sofa. Her name is Clara. She is 5 years old. She has dark hair and small hands and a very serious face when she is thinking. She is thinking now. Today was a big day. Clara started at her new school. She had a new bag, a new lunchbox, new shoes that were a little stiff, and a whole new classroom full of children she had never met before. This morning felt very far away now, but Clara can still remember it. She remembers standing at the gate, holding her mother's hand very tightly, looking at all the children going in, all of them seeming to know exactly where they were going. She had not known where she was going, not at first. But her mother had walked her in, all the way to the classroom door. The teacher was standing there. She had a kind face and a yellow cardigan. She crouched down so she was the same height as Clara. "Hello," she said. "You must be Clara. We are very glad you are here." Clara had not said anything, but she had gone inside. That was something. That was quite a lot, actually. Now she is home. Her shoes are off. Her new bag is hanging on the hook by the door. Her lunchbox is on the kitchen counter, empty. She ate everything, even the cucumber. She does not really like cucumber, but she ate it anyway. Her mother is in the kitchen. Clara can hear her. The familiar sounds, the fridge opening, a pan on the cooker, water running, the sounds of home at the end of the day, the sounds that mean it is over now, you are back, everything is all right. Clara pulls her knees up to her chest on the sofa. She rests her chin on top of them. She looks out the window. The sky outside is pink and gold at the edges. The rooftops of the houses across the road are dark against it. A bird flies across the pink sky. Just one, going somewhere with purpose. Her mother comes in from the kitchen. She is drying her hands on a tea towel. She looks at Clara on the sofa. She comes and sits beside her, not saying anything yet, just sitting. Clara leans against her. Her mother is warm and solid. She smells like the kitchen and the end of the day. Clara closes her eyes for a moment. Just one moment. Her mother puts her arm around her. She pulls her in a little closer. "How was it?" she says. Not loud, just quietly, into the top of Clara's head. Clara thinks about this. She thinks about the classroom, the small chairs and the big windows, the alphabet on the wall in colourful letters, the carpet in the corner where they all sat together after lunch, the teacher reading a story. Clara had not meant to listen, but she had listened anyway. It was a good story. She thinks about the girl who sat next to her at the table. Her name was Mia. She had a pencil case shaped like a hedgehog. Clara had looked at it for a long time. Mia had noticed. She pushed it towards Clara so she could see better. Just like that. No words needed, just the pencil case sliding across the table. Clara thinks about lunch. The hall was very loud, louder than she expected. All those children and chairs and voices. She had sat at the end of the bench and unwrapped her lunchbox quietly. Her sandwich was cut in triangles. Her mother always cuts it in triangles. Seeing those triangles in the loud hall had made her feel better. Something familiar in an unfamiliar place. She thinks about the afternoon. They did drawing. The teacher gave everyone a big piece of paper and some crayons. She said, "Draw something you love." Clara had thought about this very carefully. Then she drew their cat. His name is Marmalade. He is orange and very round and very lazy. She drew him lying in a patch of sun on the kitchen floor, the way he always lies. The teacher had come round to look. She stopped at Clara's picture. She looked at it for a moment. "That is a very good cat," she said. "I can tell he is very happy." Clara had looked at her picture. She thought the teacher was right. Marmalade did look happy. "I made a friend," Clara says. Her voice is small and a little surprised, as if she had not quite planned to say it. Her mother is quiet for a moment. "Did you?" she says. Clara nods. "Her name is Mia. She has a hedgehog pencil case." Her mother squeezes her gently. "That sounds like a very good pencil case," she says. Clara nods again. "It is," she says seriously. "It really is." They sit together in the golden evening light. The sofa is soft around them. The sounds from the kitchen have gone quiet. Whatever is on the cooker is ticking along by itself now. Outside, the pink sky has deepened a little, more orange now at the edges of the rooftops. "You know what?" her mother says. Clara looks up at her. "You did really well today." Clara looks back at the window. She thinks about this. She thinks about standing at the gate this morning, how big everything seemed, how many children, how new her shoes felt. And then she thinks about going in anyway. And the yellow cardigan, and the triangles in her lunchbox, and Mia's pencil case sliding across the table, and the story on the carpet, and the drawing of Marmalade. She thinks maybe her mother is right. As if he knows he is being thought about, Marmalade appears in the doorway. He looks at them both. He blinks very slowly. Then he walks across the room and jumps onto the sofa. He turns around twice. Then he settles himself on Clara's feet. He's very heavy for a cat, but in a good way, in a warm, solid, here I am way. Clara looks down at him. His eyes are already half closed. His breathing is slow. His orange fur rises and falls gently. He has had a very hard day of sleeping and he is tired. Clara smiles. Just a small one, but it is there. Her mother reaches over and smooths Clara's hair back from her face, very gently, the way she has done since Clara was very small. Clara leans into it. Her eyes go soft. The room is full of golden light. It is on the walls and the floor and the sofa cushions. It is on Marmalade's orange fur. It makes him look even more orange than usual. It makes everything look warm and a little amber and very still. Tomorrow there will be school again, but that is tomorrow. Tomorrow is a whole night away. Right now there is only this. The sofa, her mother beside her, Marmalade on her feet, the golden light on the walls, the smell of dinner beginning to fill the house. Clara's eyes are heavy now. Not the bad kind of heavy, the good kind. The kind that comes after a long day of doing hard things, of being brave when you did not feel very brave, of going in when you wanted to stay outside, of eating the cucumber, of drawing marmalade in the sun, of watching a pencil case slide towards you across a table and knowing that everything was going to be all right. Her mother is still beside her, warm and solid and not going anywhere. Marmalade breathes slowly on her feet. His warmth soaks through her socks, up through her legs, all the way. Outside, the sky is getting darker. The orange has gone now, just a deep, soft blue above the rooftops. The first star is there, if you look, very faint, just beginning. Clara looks at it. She's not sure if it is really a star yet, or just the sky thinking about becoming night. It does not matter. It is there. Small and pale and just beginning to shine. Like something that has decided to try. She thinks about tomorrow, not in a worried way, just a quiet wondering. Mia will be there. The hedgehog pencil case will be there. The teacher in a yellow cardigan will be there. And the big piece of paper and the crayons, and maybe another story on the carpet. She thinks she'll sit a little closer to the middle tomorrow. Not at the end of the bench, the middle. She thinks she can do that. Her eyes close. Her head rests a little heavier on her mother's arm. Her breathing slows, in and out, in and out. Her mother does not move. She sits very still. She looks at her daughter, at her dark hair, and her serious face that is not serious now, at her small hands open in her lap, at the cat on her feet, at the golden last light on the walls. You did really well today, she says again, very quietly, barely more than a breath. Not for Clara to hear, really, just to say, just because it is true. And the room holds them, warm and still and golden. And Marmalade breathes, and the star outside gets a little brighter. And the day folds itself up quietly and puts itself away. The new shoes by the door, the empty lunchbox, the drawing of a happy cat in a patch of sun, all of it folded up and kept. A day that was hard and good and real. A day that started at a gate with tight hands and ended here on a sofa in the warm with someone who is not going anywhere, saying the truest thing over and over, softly. You did really well today. You did really well. You did